What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with some more Echo and the Bunnymen. We're returning to Porcupine, 1983. Thank you, as always, to Amber. And the next track is Ripeness, which two things jump out to me immediately. One, ripe is an adjective which can mean different things. Fundamentally, when it comes to agriculture, it means something that has grown to full maturity and which is ready to be harvested or even maybe consumed. But ripe can also mean having a disagreeable odor, so those seem to be running in different directions. I would also point out that the suffix ness is almost always used when reification has happened. And reification is when you take a quality, an adjective, an attribute, and make it into a noun, which is philosophically suspect, I would say, but of course it's part of everyday speech. So the idea of ripeness being a thing is a debatable point, whether it's the same level of physical or conceptual entity as is this chair or you or I. Nevertheless, ripeness refers to the quality of, again, being mature or maybe having a disagreeable odor as the essence of something in itself, not even as something which is only an attribute of an actual thing. So I don't know if any of that will be relevant, but that's what came to my mind when I looked at the title. I will try to follow along. This is Echo and the Bunnymen. The tune is Ripeness, and it's from their 1983 album Porcupine.
Afford it to take me, it was for
very echoed and layered and cacophonous in the last minute or so of the tune. And I have a lot to say here. I'm probably going to forget some of it, so bear with me. But number one, Ian's voice, like, he just really had an incredible voice. Now, I have heard, I think even Amber mentioned this on one of the reactions, but my understanding is that over time it's changed and it's not what it used to be, and of course that is entirely natural. I do remember some people commenting on it when he did a guest appearance on a-ha's Unplugged album, which I think was like 2016, 2017. Nevertheless, the point is, his voice in, let's say, the golden era of Echo and the Bunnymen, it's incredible. It's got power, but like, it's just saturated with emotion, and I feel like that definitely comes across here. Number two, sonically, it definitely has like that new wave feel to it, the bass line very much standing out to me. But the real thing that comes across with the sonics in this one is there's a lot of fast-moving, very rapid, cycling, rhythmic parts, whether guitar or the percussion, and just, you know, the rhythm of the tune overall. So definitely it's a very dynamic and energetic type of track. And lyrically, I mean, I don't know, there's, I think the chorus, which is, like, what is it, like asking question, when you ask questions, something like that, did you miss the meaning? And when you met the challenge, did you go out fighting? And there was something about like shaping the world. And so again, I think there is something about like the significance, the consequences of what has happened and what is being reflected on. And there was a line about like smelling the roses, and of course, you know, smelling, it is one of the ways you can look at the word ripe, but I still feel like coming to maturity and maybe making an impact, or being, I think there was even a reference to harvesting now that I say that. So I feel like there's maybe some overt references to the title phrase, though I don't think I heard it. Maybe it was there, but I don't think I heard it specifically. But yeah, it feels like, you know, there's a question being asked of another, and who knows, you could be asking it to the mirror, so to speak. It could be like self-reflective, but the idea of like, you know, in the moment, did you miss the meanings? You know, when you confronted this challenge, did you go out fighting? So even if you couldn't do what you wanted, you couldn't shape the world the way you wanted, did you at least try? Did you go down swinging, so to speak? So yeah, I don't quite know what to make of the themes, but I'm very intrigued by the lines that I did hear. But yeah, great vocals, great energetic and rapid sonics, and a tune that very much, again, fits into that like early 80s, 83 new wave sound as I've come to know it through initially my experience as a very young kid, and then secondarily going through a number of bands who are famous for tracks they made in the first half of the 80s. So yeah, another cool one from Echo and the Bunnymen. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.